say you got I'll make it, baby. And I shoot up a flare, throw my hope in the air, sing it SOS, sing it SOS. And I shoot up a flare, throw my hope in the air, sing it SOS. Can someone save me? Can someone save me? Quiet is too loud, my faith is on the ground. You lay down there with me when I'm lonely. Touching every scar, you fix the jagged parts. They cut you, but you still wanna hold me. And I shoot up a flare, throw my hope in the air, singing SOS. Can someone save me? I'm all out of love. You say you've got enough for the both of us. I'll make it, baby. And I shoot up a flare, throw my hope in the air, singing SOS, singing SOS. And I shoot up a flare, throw my hope in the air, singing SOS. Can someone save me? Can someone save me? Save me, can someone save me? Can someone save me? Save me, SOS. Working 9 to 5, guess you can't do that, but when I try, Oh, just like you never broke my heart, like you never said the words, 2 worlds never further apart. Oh, just like you never broke my heart, like you never said the words, just like you never broke, just like you never broke, just like you never broke my heart. Working 9 to 5, guess you can't do that, but when I try. Working 9 to 5, guess you can't do that, but when I try. Oh, just like you never broke my heart, like you never said the words, 2 worlds never further apart. Oh, just like you never. Oh, just like you never broke my heart, like you never said the words, 2 worlds never further apart. Oh, just like you never broke my heart, like you never said the words, just like you never broke, just like you never broke, just like you never broke my heart. Baby, you try to trick me with your lies. Darling, I knew I never should. Trusted you that day. But the words you said were smooth. You always had a silver tongue, didn't you? Under a spell that you had cast on me. Fall in love with you, fall in love with you, just like a spirit falling. I know in myself I need to get out. Falling in love with you is like a rain falling. Being in love with you, I can feel it calling. I'll be your love just to take me somewhere. Baby, you try to trick me with your lies. Darling, I knew I never should. Trusted you that day. But the words you said were smooth. You always had a silver tongue, didn't you? Under a spell that you had cast on me. Fall in love with you, like a rain falling. Fall in love with you, like a spirit falling. I know in myself I need to get out.
โอเคสวัสดีครับใครที่เข้ามาแล้วนะครับก็ไปเช็คชื่อในไลน์ก่อนแล้วกันนะครับสำหรับ20กว่าคนที่เข้ามาแล้ววันนี้มีทีมพรีเซนต์เนาะขอมือคนพรีเซนต์นิดนึงนะฮะใครที่พรีเซนต์นี่ยกมือขึ้นมาเลยนะ1 คนยกมาแล้วนะครับทีมที่3เนี่ย IT track ออนไลน์ก็ง่ายๆนะครับเช็คชื่อในไลน์เลยนะครับ Okay. So to those who just entering into the Zoom, right? You can check, make sure that you check ATD or attendance check here, just because it is very important. คำศัพท์ยังไม่มีใครไปฟีลเลยอ่ะเดี๋ยวนะขอดูก่อน Let me check. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. 20 17 37 คนนะครับชื่อเยอะกว่า โอเคใครที่พรีเซนต์วันนี้ยกมือให้อาจารย์โดโดหน่อยครับมีไหมใครสามารถยกมือได้เลยนะครับเดี๋ยวขอเช็คชื่อไปเลยแล้วกันนะครับที่ออนไลน์ product development 268ครับนะอยู่นะครับ273นี่เปิดขึ้นมาแล้ว277280แล้วก็จบด้วย637นะครับเสียงดังฟังชัดนะโอเคทีนี้เราเริ่มฟังเพื่อนพรีเซนต์เลยนะครับเคาะที่9 โมงตรงเดี๋ยวสักครู่ก่อน นะฮะใครที่ยังไม่เข้ามาใครที่ยังไม่ได้เช็คชื่อไปเช็คชื่อในไลน์นะฮะ alright alright เอาใหม่นะครับเดี๋ยวเราเดี๋ยวอาจารย์จะstop share แล้วก็ใครที่ทำ present เนี่ยแชร์สกรีนขึ้นมาเลยนะครับ stop sharing เดี๋ยวเริ่มเลยนะครับ
Hello everyone. Today we would like to talk about an email and some trick reading exam in the IT or online product development topics. Okay. Okay. In the topic reading, in the TOEIC reading part, the email contains 5 items that you must read. Number 1 is the recipient of an email address. Number 2 is the sender of an email address. Number three is a date on which the email was sent. And number 4 is the subject of the email. And the last one, number 5, is email context. So let's begin with our first exam. As you can see, Mr. Sasapon sent this email to everyone on 21st of January. The email's subject is shipping error, and the context is mainly about Mr. Sasapon sends this email to everyone due to the problem that Ms. Nagadi reported to him about system failure. Many customers have complained about receiving in the incorrect package. But finally, he fixed this issue by offering a 15% discount on their next purchase and asking if they want to return the package. So let's see our next email.
In TOEIC reading parts, the first sentence in a formal email usually starts with introduction, the sender or upgrading, such as this one, with express gratitude to the customer. The second sentence then elaborates on information or issues. Next, the context is usually the main purpose of email. For example, this email talk about issues with upgrade the telephone switchboard software in the second sentence. Then they give a free coupon for our online store to reduce. That is the main purpose of this email.
Okay, let's see the first question. Why did Mr. Hutchings send the email? A, to promote a special seasonal offer. B, to confirm an address for an order. C, to show appreciation for a comment. D, to request further information about a problem. This question answer C, because if you as you can see in the yellow text, which is keywords of the answer. Thank you for your feedback on our technical service hotline. And as a gesture of a goodwill, I would like to issue you coupon for our online store for the value of 25. Okay, let's see the next question. What will Mrs. Mueller most likely do on her next visit to Grosvenor Online? A, sign up for a membership program. B, claim the value of a coupon. C, use the customer feedback form. D, update her billing information. And the answer is B. Okay, claim the value of a coupon. And the information can be inferred from as a gesture of goodwill. I would like to issue coupon for our online store for the value of 25. This is the only clue that we know. Yeah. Next question. This is check your grammar, so we don't have to read it all. This the third question, which blank the data from a variety of sources. This need a verb, so we have to focus on A and D, and the subject is singular, so we have to answer A. Okay, the next question, check your vocab. So okay, if you put we blank your assistant in this effort, so if you put A, it's seem don't make sense, and C, which mean undermine, which meanบั่นทอน so this is not make sense too, and D, avoid that there's no make sense, so we answer B. Next, the question number 5, we usually use should in the email form, so we have to answer D. Yes.
Okay, the next email. This email is digital home theater advertising email. In this email, word about the various functions of the digital home theater, and in the advertising emails, the purchase rate will be attached at the end of the email. You can see in this email. Okay, such as the seller phone number or mail address. Okay, let's see first question. Question is, what is being offered? A, 20% discount. B, reduced shipping cost. C, a free 30-day trial. D, a new credit card. Okay, the answer is C. You can see in the yellow text, this email word that free for 30 days. So the answer is C. The next question is, how can customer order? A, by sending in a coupon. B, by making a phone call. C, by emailing the company. D, by going to the store. Okay, the answer is C, is B, by making a phone call. This is easy to answer, right? Because this email is word in the ending of this email. You can see in the yellow tick to order or learn more, and then leave the phone call to customer. Okay, the next email. This email is a reply to Miss Sullivan multimedia internet package purchase. This type of email will be written about the detail of the order, and the ending they will attach company contact in case if there is problem by use that product. Okay, let's see. Question. The question what did Miss Sullivan do on March 13th? A. Purchase a home security system. B. Return a product. C. Sign up for internet service. D. Purchase a smartphone. The answer is C. You can see in the yellow text. The first order is the main order in that order. Yes. Okay, the next question. The next question is what is suggested about Miss Sullivan? A. She teach a computer training class. B. She had trouble installing some software. C. She will have access to watching movies. D. She will get virus protection application. Okay, the answer is C. You can see at the yellow text. This is what the company suggests about Miss Sullivan. So the answer is C. Okay, let's see the question. What is indicate about Midas Touch Internet provider? A. Is this pad is employee for installation work. B. Is sell computer accessory. C. Is headquarters located in Brazil. D. Is offer website developing service. Okay, the answer is A. You can see at the ending of this email, just call and our technician will come to your house and take care of everything you need to connect to the internet. So the answer is A.
Okay, moving to the next email. This email is some company talking to their subscriber that they say they have a new digital edition of the monthly magazine in the summer. So the first question is, what is the purpose of the email? It's very simple, like I said before. They just advise a new online shopping mall. Sorry. Uh, they just introduce a digital publication. So the answer is C. Okay, the question. What can subscriber find a paper edition in July? This question is they have an answer in the end of this email. So the answer is D, because they say current subscriber to the edition of our magazine will automatically receive a code that will allow access to the digital edition. So they say they will receive a code. So the answer is D. Okay, moving to the next email. This email is someone talking to someone that they talk about the shipping order. Okay, so the first question will most likely receive the email. So you can see they talk about the order and they tell someone to inform the customer that they will be giving a 10% discount. So someone that received this email, they need to be those who need to inform the customer is customer service representative So they can be the customer. So we cut B, and the question and the answer is C because um the question is C because they say please inform the customer that they will be given a 10%. Okay. So moving to the next question. Okay. According to the email, what is Miss Ken start trying to do? So we need to find who is Miss Ken. And in this email, it say Miss Ken department has been working hard to locate the cause of mistake. So it means they try to fix a system. So the answer is B. And they fix a system malfunction. Okay, the last question. What are recipient of the email advice to? So we need to find it in the end of this email. They say please inform the customer that they will be given a 10% discount. So the answer is very simple. It's D. Offer a price reduction to some customer. So that all presentation. I hope you enjoy this and I hope it's useful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for a good presentation, right? Okay. Just type perfect in the chat box, please. ใครที่ present ไปแล้วนะพิมพ์คำว่า perfect ให้ตัวเองเลยนะครับจะได้เช็คส่ง PDF ไฟล์เข้าไปในไลน์กลุ่มด้วยนะครับ เพราะว่าจะได้ make sure ว่าเราทำpresent แล้วนะ
ให้พิมพ์ในแชทซูมใช่ไหมครับอาจารย์หรือว่าแชทไลน์
แชทไลน์ครับผมแชทไลน์แล้วก็ส่งPDF ไฟล์ไปเลยก็ได้
ได้ครับขอบคุณครับ
All right, so now we are going to do this one, right? Okay, I think you can do in pair นะฮะให้เราจับคู่นะครับ All right, so this is all about like just like that English mock interview here. So I can say that it might be useful for some of you if you want to prepare yourself for the English interview in the future. So what you need to do is that just choose only one. Just choose only two of three here, right? And do in pair. Once you're ready, right? I'm going to let you prepare for this kind of question, maybe 5 minutes, okay? 5 to 10 minutes. And after that, if you're ready, you can turn on the microphone and then do in pair, right? Do in pair and just turn taking here. Yeah, that's it. ให้ทุกคนดูหน้านี้นะเลือกมา2 ใน 3นะชอบข้อไหนก็เลือกข้อนั้นแล้วก็จับคู่กับเพื่อนนะครับใครพร้อมแล้วเนี่ยเปิดใหม่แล้วก็พูดนะครับหมุนให้เร็วที่สุดนะเราจะได้เลิกเร็วที่สุดนะโอเคเคลียร์ไหมฮะถ้าเคลียร์กด1เข้ามาเลย สำหรับใครที่ยังไม่มีชื่อนะครับ ให้ยกมือนะ ให้ยกมือค้างไว้ก่อน เดี๋ยวอาจารย์โดโดจะเป็นคนถามเราเป็นคู่กันก็ได้โอเคนะครับ
อาจารย์คะสลับกันถามกับคู่เหมือนเดิมใช่ไหมคะ
ใช่ครับใช่ครับ
อ่า
เหมือนครั้งที่แล้วสลับคำถามใช่นะฮะก็คือเลือกมาสองข้อนะครับ มีอยู่3ข้อแล้วก็สลับถามกับเพื่อนนะครับใครพร้อมแล้วพร้อมยัง พร้อมแล้วเปิดไมค์รอเลยนะฮะโอเค
อาจารย์ครับมันผมเริ่มเลยนะครับ ถามเพื่อนใช่ไหมฮะ
ได้ครับ โอเคให้เพื่อนเปิด
โอเค
ไมค์รอเลยสลับกันนะครับ โอเค
ครับ
อือ
ผ
ฮึ
ม โอเคครับไทม์พร้อมไหมครับ โอเคครับงั้นcan you describe what type of your project you are working on with your classmate and how do you feel?
I am working on like making teaching materials for student grade 1 to grade 6, and I feel great to do this and some challenge. Yeah.
Okay, and what are some challenges or problems that you found that affect to your working performance?
The challenge and problem is I have to teach for the student from grade 1 to grade 6, so there is like the student have a basis of knowledge that different. Yeah, so I think this is my challenge, and the problem is when I talk with my classmate, I think that the time is problem because we had to like find a time that we fit in. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and what are some challenge or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
In many time, I think the problem is communicating with other people. Sometimes you're working with a large number of people that they might have a miscommunication, of course, which will affect to the work. So, I'm away improving my communication skill that to make work smoothly.
Okay, and what do you think about the best employees, best traits, qualities, or competency?
I think the best employee is not a person who works a lot, but that is the good employee is a person who can work professionally and they can knowing their duty and completing them in a short time. ครับจบแล้วครับ
Okay, good. All right, thank you so much for both of you. Just type done into the chat box, please. Done เข้ามาเลยนะฮะ
ครับขอบคุณครับ
All right, next pair.
Yes.
มาเลย 1 2 3 go.
Okay.
What are some challenges or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
Yeah. The problem I often found on working performance is that when I research the information that I get and my friend get is not the same, and we cannot conclude the correct information.
So, can you describe what type of your projects you are working on with your classmates? How do you feel?
I'm working on research about declining birth rate and aging population. Yeah, I feel curious every time and search for the situation of this problem. Okay. Can you describe what type of project you are working on with your classmates and how do you feel?
My problem is office bullies. They cause anxiety and stress, and they often target those they see as a threat.
What do you think about best employees, best choice, qualities or competency?
I think the best employee is so, dedication includes a strong sense of support and loyalty to a business or career role. Committed employees are often more purpose-driven in both their personal life and their careers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you so much for both of you. Just type done into the chat box. And next pair, please. Mime. ใครยังไม่มีคู่ให้ยกมือขึ้นมาเลยนะครับเดี๋ยวอาจารย์จะเป็นคนถามกันยวีถูกไหม009 Are you there?
ก็ได้
Are you
ค่ะ
Are you ready? Yeah, good. All right. So, which question, which number do you choose here?
number 1 and number 3.
Number 1 and 3, right? Okay, good. So the first question is that what are some challenges or even problems that affect your working performance here?
Well, my challenge for my working performance is about lack of communication, because in the real life you have to work with a lot of people, not only Thai people but also foreigner people too. So miscommunication is the problem that can be happen anytime. So I think this is a most problem. Yeah.
Good. And the next question for you is that question number 3, right? What do you think about the best employee in your opinion?
For me, I think the best employee is not only to have a knowledge, but also have to improve yourself. It's not to stop improve yourself, and you can learn new thing anytime. Yeah.
That's it. Thank you so much for your answer for this question. Okay, good. Done เข้าไปในไลน์เลยฮะ Okay.
So we are next.
Okay, good.
What are some challenges or problems you found that affect your working performance?
I think the problem I found that affect my working performance is stress. When there is a new work that I never done before, I feel pressure easily and get stressed. But I think I can manage them because I will do my best. Yes.
Okay, thank you. What do you think about the best employees, best traits, qualities, or competencies?
I think the best employee is the one who can do our work perfectly and can get along well with colleagues, because to communicate with people is the most important thing in work. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, what are some challenges or problems you found that affect your working performance?
Yes, for me, the most problem is that Any kind of work or project that have presentation progress because when I do the presentation, I will get nervous easily. So when it comes to presentation, I kind of have low self-esteem about that. But I'm quite sure that I will make it good. Yes.
Thank you. And what do you think about the best employees, best trait, qualities, or competencies?
Yes, for me, the best trait of best employee is that someone who can do their work properly and who can manage themselves and that work they not affect their performance. They can do their best, or if they cannot do, they can communicate or ask for help. They not make problem for anyone. That's the virtue of the employee, in my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, good. Thank you for both of you. Just type down into the chat box, right? Okay, next. มีคนต่อ3 คิวนะฮะ จัดเลย 1 2 3 ก็เปิดไมค์รอแล้วนะฮะ
Okay, our turn.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Can you describe what types of projects you're working on with your classmates? How you feel?
Okay, I'm working on researching interest in Japanese pop culture at my university, such as J-pop music, animation, manga, something like that. So I feel happy to do this work because it's my interest too. And I enjoy learning how Japanese pop culture has influences people except for Japanese major students. Thank you.
Right. That's it?
Yeah.
And what are some challenges or problems you found that affect your working performance?
Yeah, in my point of view, my challenges or problems I found are lost time and poor work methods. Honestly, I usually have a problem with my internet connection. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, can you describe what type of project you are working on with your partner? How do you feel?
The project that I'm working on is about how game and media affect one's life, such as lifestyle or how their living is like and how seriously we should take them. I think it's very crucial to have this kind of thought in your life. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Then what are some challenges or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
The problems that affect my working performance are that sometimes I have to multitasking, which is not my best thing. I'm a person who good at one thing at a time. And another one that I'm good at doing things that I want to do or in my checklist, which I have planned before. Other than that, I'm not very good at. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you for your answer.
All right, done, right? Okay, so thank you for both of you. Just type done, please. Next. มาเลย
Okay, what are some challenges or problems you found that affect your working performance?
Okay, some of problems I found is lack of communication. Communication is essential at a workplace, and a lack of communication is a common problem, I think, because when working, we have to talk to many people with different personalities. So I think it's better to create a safe space for discussion and an exchange of opinions.
Okay, and what do you think about the best employees, best traits, qualities, or competency?
To be a best employees can help you develop and maintain positive relationships with your coworkers. And I think some of qualities of a good employee are, for example, confidence, reliability, and independence. Thank you. Okay. What are some challenges or problems you found that affect your working performance?
I think my problem is stress. If I feel stressed, my brain will think that I can't do it well. So it affects my health and my work quality.
Okay. What do you think about the best employees, best traits, qualities, or competencies?
I think the best employees should be carefully. If you do many mistakes without rechecking, it will ruin your career and untrustworthy. Thank you.
Okay, we are done. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for both of you. Just type down for me, please. Next, please.
Okay. What are some challenge or problem you found that affect to your working performance?
Public speaking is the one of my problem that affect my working performance because I lack of confidence to speak in front of many people and I almost lose my job because of this problem.
Can you describe what type of project you are working on with your classmates? How do you feel?
Okay, I used to work with my classmates. It is an Emerald and Ruby auction. This work is not that hard, but it has to be very carefully. I feel very happy that I can work with my classmates. It isn't easy that we have a chance to do this kind of work together. Okay, what are some challenges or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
I think it's a colleague who made me have mood swing because not everyone can speak with the reason.
Can you describe what types of projects you are working on with your classmates and how do you feel?
A project that I did with together was an auction of gemstones such as emerald, ruby, something like that. I feel very happy during that time because I have a good colleague make me happy every time I talk to them. Thank you.
All right, done, right? Thank you so much for both of you. And just type done for me, please. Next, please.
Okay. What are some challenges or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
I think the challenging problems is the COVID-19 problems because it makes all work online which is quite difficult to work.
Okay. And can you describe what type of projects you are working on with your classmates? How do you feel?
Recently, I'm working on a Japanese news project with two friends to present interesting news content to my classmates. I think it's a challenge to find interesting news to present in class. Okay. What are some challenge or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
I think the problems that affects my working performance is lack of communications because when we cooperate with people, we cannot clearly understand the person you work with. And if we lack of communication with them, sometimes it can make a misunderstanding easily.
Can you describe what type of project you are working on with your classmates? How do you feel?
Actually, recently I have a group work with my friend. This project is presenting about difference between Thai and Japanese advertisement. I feel nervous when we present the project, but the topic is very interesting and it was fun when we was discussing. Thank you.
All right, just type down for me, please. Next, please.
What are some challenges or problems you found that affect your working performance?
Okay, I think the problem is
communicating with many people to understand something at the same, because each person will have a different idea. So when I have to communicate with many people, I will explain it in detail for everyone.
Okay, and what do you think about the best employee, better quality or competence?
I think the best employees need to have a responsibility for work that they get. If they don't have the responsibility, I think ability doesn't matter. Thank you. Okay. Uh, what what are some challenges or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
For me, the most thing that affect my work performance is working environment. I'm easy to lose concentrate if that area have a very loud noise. I think a positive work environment make like we feel more motivated to produce a high quality work.
Okay. The next question: What can you describe what type of project you are working on with your classmate? How do you feel?
Okay, I'm working on a report. I think it feel great to it because like we have a spend a nice time with my friend, and I have learned many new things that I never know before. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for both of you. Just type done for me, please. Next. Next เลย Okay, good.
What are some challenges or problems you found that affect your working performance?
The problem that affects my working performance is nervousness. Sometimes I think I can't do it well, but I will try my best to make it a success.
Okay, next question. What do you think about the best employees, best traits, qualities, or competency?
Well, in my opinion, I think the best employees are the ones who do their duties well and also know their mistakes, and they will fix it in the future. Okay, what are some challenges or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
Sharing about sharing about new idea is always challenging for me. Also, when I'm working with teammates that they older than me, I always be afraid of offending. That's make me fail on some working tasks.
And what do you think about the best employees, best traits, qualities, or competencies?
Okay, I believe that the best trait that match to working tech is the best reason to make that person is the best employees. Thank you. จบแล้วค่ะ
All right, just type done for me, please. And then next.
What are some challenges or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
I think my problem is that I'm not good at talking in public. So when I have presentation in public, I can speak well so much, but before semester, I took a class about English for discussion and presentation class. So I think now I'm better than before.
Can you describe what type or project you are working on with your classmates? How do you feel?
I describe the project as a presentation with friends. When I presentation alone, I feel anxious, but if I have friends, I feel good because I believe my friends help me. Okay, thank you. Can you tell me what are some challenge or problems you find that affects to your working performance?
Yes. The challenge or problem that I found is serious, discourage, and competition Because of when I feel into the work situation, I feel stressed and afraid from the side anyone. And it affects is my emotion, not happy, and the work is not complete.
Okay. Can you describe what type of projects you are working on with your classmates? How do you feel?
I used to working on the presentation project with calmness. It have to harmony, teamwork, and responsible. I feel nervous because I had to present in front of our class, but it is good.
All right, just type done into the chat box, please. Okay. มีไหมฮะ เดี๋ยวขอนับก่อนนะครับใครคุยกันมาเลย all right good
Okay. What are some challenges or problems you have found that affect your work-life performance?
I found that the lack of motivations that affect my working performance. The problem is when there is a persistent lack of motivations. There are some days that I feel motivated and other days I don't.
What do you think about the best employee traits, qualities, or competence?
For me, I think the best employee must be reliable and has a good communication skill and must be self-disciplined. So what are some challenges or problems you found that affects to your working performance?
I think the problem is work-life balance for me. It's a big challenge at work. We all know balancing work-life balance is tricky.
Okay. What do you think about the best employee, best trait, qualities, or competency?
I think the first one that the employee should have is communication skill. Communicating well is a great quality to have, and confident. Having a confidence is one of great qualities of a person, which an employee should also have. Thank you. That's it.
all right thank you so much for both of you and just type done nah done more for more next มีไหมฮะ
ครับผม
มาครับ
Can you describe what types of project you are working on with your classmates and how do you feel?
I'm working on a presentation and report about the contrast between Thai and Japanese with my friends. I feel interested, but I think it's a little bit hard. And if we can get through, we will become better.
And what do you think about the best employee, best trait, quality, or competencies?
I think the quantity that a good employee should have is a good communication, because if we can communicate well, our work will be easier. And moreover, we should also work as a team, because in real life, we cannot work alone all the time. If we have good teamwork, I think the work will be good. What are some challenges or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
My social anxiety is the one of the problem that greatly affect to my working performance, since I found that meeting lots of people, public speaks, talking, make me out of control many times.
Can you describe what types of projects you are working on with your classmates, and how do you feel?
I was in charge of heading in making film project before.
The project is about making advertising film. My friend and I were selected to go to show this ad in Milan. It was challenging and struggle, but it was really good experiences. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for both of you. And just start done for me, please. หมดยังกี่โมงแล้ว
ยังค่ะ
มาแล้ว All right, good.
What are some challenges or problems you found that affects your working performance?
From my experience, the most challenging things is opinion. When we work in a group, everyone has their own opinion, and someone has high self-esteem and not respecting others' opinions.
And what do you think about the best employees, best traits, qualities, or competencies?
I think the qualities of employees are having a lot of patience for their work and can flexible with change. Okay, what are some challenges or problems you found that affects your working performance?
I think when things didn't go as planned, it will affect my working performance because when this problem happens, I feel like everything goes wrong. So I think this is the problem.
What do you think about the best employees, best trait, qualities, or competency?
In my opinion, the best employees should get along well with people in their work because they need to talk about the project together. I think it would be easy if they get along well together. And I also think the best employees should have a lot of self-inspection because if they are reckless, the problem will occur and will have a bad effect on their company. Thank you.
Right, done, right? Okay, good. Thank you so much for both of you. And then next, มีไหม if you're ready, you can turn on the microphone. Yeah, มาละ Okay, good.
What are some challenges or problems you found that affect your working performance?
It's communication issue when like the presentation when I talk in the front of the classmate or many people, I will feel so nervous. So I can't speak well and sometimes I speak too fast.
What do you think about can you describe what type of project you are working on with your classmate? How do you feel? What do you think about the best employee, best traits, quality, or competencies?
Okay, the best employees, in my opinion, should be punctual, have good responsibility on their own tasks, and be a reliable person, don't bother another people, and also have a good communication skill that will be useful when working with the other colleagues. Thank you. Okay.
All right, done, right? Done. Okay, good. ฝากอาจารย์ถามเดี๋ยวนะแป๊บนึงโอเคมาครับสวัสดิ์ใช่ไหมฮะโอเคอยู่เปิดไมค์รอเลยหรือว่ามีผู้อื่นอีก
มีคนอื่นต่ออยู่ครับอาจารย์
ก่อนโอเค
Okay. Are you ready? Bukama-san.
Yes.
Okay. What are some challenge or problems you found that affect your working performance?
One of the big problems that I found very effective to my work is a lack of communication. I think nowadays we have a lot of group work, so communication is an important skill. However, this problem can be easily solved by practicing some communication to improve communication skill and sharing your own opinion with others.
Okay, Can you describe what type of project you are working with on your classmate? How do you feel?
For my answers about the problems of work, so the project I am working on with my classmates is a group project. I feel really satisfied with it because my group member always have responsibility and also have good teamwork.
Okay.
Okay, then what are some challenges or problems you found that affect your working performance?
My big problem that affect my working performance is I can't work with some people that I have to explain many times because I don't have patience that much, but I will try it.
Okay, try your best. Next, what do you think about the best employees, best traits, qualities, or competitions?
For me, there are no best employee. The employee that can complete the task and did not slow down the team is the best. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
ดันนะnext มีไหม
ครับผม
ฮะ
Okay. What are some challenges or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
I think some projects need high patience, but I don't have high patience, so this is my challenge to work. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think about the best employees in your opinion?
I think best employee must have committed to their work. What are some challenges or problems you found that affect your working performance?
My partner or my team doesn't communicate that and make our work can go. In worst case, it maybe fail. I think so.
What do you think about the best employees? With traits, quality or competency?
The employees who have the confidence to do something and flexible and don't stop to learn new things. That is the best employees in my opinion. Thank you.
right done right done ดันไว้ก่อนนะ10 โมงกว่าแล้วโอเคanyone ใครที่ยังไม่มีคู่บ้างยกมือค้างไว้เลยนะคู่ถัดไปรอได้เลยนะครับถ้าไม่มีแล้วไอต้องถามใครนะเมื่อกี้เช็คชื่อก่อน
ก็มีค่ะอาจารย์
มาเลยครับผม
What are some challenge or problem you found that affect to your working performance?
The problem that I found affect my working performance is my lacking communication skill. I found that I can express my thought well because we need to work with people. So I think it's important to express your thought and communicate it with others.
Okay, what do you think about the best employee, best trait, quality or competency?
In my opinion, the best employee is the person who knows their duties, also has responsibility for their duty, and is good at managing time to do their work and not forget to manage time to rest. Thank you. What are some challenges and problems you found that affect to your working performance?
I think the problem that affect my working performance is time and communication. I'm a kind of overthinking person, so if I have to prepare my work in a short time, I will get stressed and my work will not turn out like the way I want. And if I have to work with someone and have miscommunication with that person, I think it will cause some problem too.
Okay, what do you think about the best employees, best traits, qualities, or competencies?
I think best employee is the one who is hardworking and can get all of their job done. They have to have a good communication skill, and also I think they have to be reliable and trustworthy person. Thank you.
Alright ดันเข้ามาเลยนะครับ มีไหมเอ่ย
มีค่ะ
มาเลย
Okay, what are some challenges or problems you found that affect to your work performance?
A challenge that I found about work is it's hard to manage time when work is not done, which leads to less time off. However, I think probably planning daily activity is the most effective way to balance between my work and life.
What do you think about the best employees, the best traits and quality or competences?
I think the best employees for me are those who can take responsibility for their actions, are dependable, arrive on time, do what they say, and bring their best efforts to solve problems. Okay, what are some challenges or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
Well, when I did my work or project, there are just a little bit of challenges and problems. One is how do I do it the base? For example, when professor said the translation text, I would like to translate it into natural Thai, English, or Japanese language, but it's hard to do. Although I can translate exactly to the original language, but when reading it, it's not natural. That make me try and straight to do my work.
Can you describe what types of projects you are working on with your classmates and how do you feel?
Well, I often do exchange meeting with university in Japan as a big project. In this project, Thai students will prepare about famous attractions, food or Thai culture, and also the differences from Japanese culture. And then we will present it in Japanese, and Japanese student will present it as well. Sometimes Japanese students present it in Thai language. That's surprising me. Additionally, I'm so glad to work with Japanese students because they're so kind. Thank you.
Thank you so much for both of you, and just type done for me, please. น่าจะไม่มีแล้วหรือเปล่าครับมีไหมเอ่ย
มีค่ะ
จัดไปครับผม
เริ่มเลยละกันค่ะ Okay. What are some challenges or problems you found that affect to your working performance?
My problem is have to think sometimes when I do group work, it makes me feel I am burdened.
Okay. What do you think about the best employees based on qualities or competency?
The best employee, in my opinion, is have a responsibility, expert or knowledgeable about the work, and can give an idea. Okay. And what are some challenge or problem you found that affect to your work performance?
The problem that I found, I think, misunderstand together or not planning working step.
What do you think about the best employee, best trend, quality or competency?
I think best employees are hardworking, have responsibility, and have skill group work. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So just type done for me, please. Okay, good. ครบแล้วนะครับครบหรือยัง
ครับเหลือผมครับอาจารย์
มา
คน
so
สุด
which
ท้ายแล้วครับ
which question do you choose here?
1 and 3
1 and 3. Okay, good. So what are some challenges that you think might affect your working performance here?
My challenge I found is an unexpected situation because you must think on your face very well. That's I not confident skill. Yes.
All right. So the next question is number 3, right? What do you think about the best employee?
The best employee in my experience is who have systematic thinking because this skill can help you work faster and more effectively. Moreover, he or she can cooperate effectively with a friend too. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for your answering here. Just type done for me, please. ไป type ไปพิมพ์ done เลยนะ done. Okay. ไม่น่ามีอะไรละไปเบรกไหมไปเบรกดีกว่านะครับใครอยากเบรกกด1เข้ามานิดนึงต้องเบรกกันแหละนะครับเบรก15 นาทีนะครับเจอกัน 10:30 โอเคเดี๋ยวมาทำข้อสอบต่อนะครับนิดหน่อย Okay, see you 10:30 Okay นะครับ alright shall we start for the second half for today class number 3 right แป๊บหนึ่งนะจะสอน1 2มาดูกันนะครับข้อสอบนะข้อสอบเริ่มเลยแล้วกันนะครับก็คือว่าข้อสอบตัวนี้ข้อ 1บอกว่า in order to deorder quickly and efficiently everything in the form เป็นไง must be fill out นะครับตอบข้อไหนดี inscribe advanced process continue งั้นเราพิมพ์ตามแล้วกันนะครับจะได้เร็วขึ้นin order to process พิมพ์ C ขึ้นมาครับใครอยากได้ A พิมพ์ C มาเลยเร็วเลยนะครับwe have ไปที่ข้อ 2 นะครับ we have just been informed that many of plant workers have been due to insubordination คำว่า insubordination ตัวนี้แปลว่าแบบเหมือนไม่หมายถึงว่าไม่เข้ากันแล้วกันนะครับfeed fire fixes แล้วก็ floor ข้อนี้คือ context เป็นลบถูกไหมครับเป็นลบไม่1 2 has been fire just because they're gonna have a conflict หมายความว่ามันมี conflict เกิดขึ้นนั่นเองนะครับเพราะฉะนั้นคำที่ตอบ fire พิมพ์ B ตามเลยใครที่รู้คำตอบแล้วพิมพ์เข้ามาเลยนะฮะไม่ต้องรอใครนะครับหรืออีกออปชันหนึ่งก็คือฟังอาจารย์เฉลยแล้วก็พิมพ์ตามครับผมไปที่ 3 The MD620 is easily the most cost-effective and user-friendly product at this particular price a territory variety range แล้วก็ type สังเกตว่ามันพูดถึง cost effective eco-friendly user friendly ต้องเป็น price range นั่นเองตอบ C ครับเป็น C มาเลยรัวๆนะครับ CC แล้วแต่ไปที่ 4 ครับ the revised safety should be ready to be printed by early next week at the latest safety instruction safety guidebook safety advice แล้วก็จบด้วย safety manual must be printed เพราะฉะนั้นต้องเป็น manual นะครับตอบ D doc ครับพิมพ์ D มาเลยที่เหลือไม่ได้ instruction เนี่ยใช้กับประกาศนะครับ guidebook ก็เป็นเล่มๆไปadvice ไม่น่าใช่นะครับส่วนข้อสุดท้ายชัดสุดครับไปที่ 5 ครับผมwe need to make copies of this year's annual report for this afternoon's board meeting director executive leadership manager director school director เพราะฉะนั้นตัว director เนี่ยต้องวางไว้ข้างหลังนะครับตัวนี้เราต้องการ board meeting ตัด director ทิ้ง executive make sense leadership ต้องเป็น leadership skills พวกนี้นะส่วน manager เนี่ยก็ถือเป็นคนดังนั้นข้อนี้ตอบ B boy เป็น B ครับให้เร็วนะครับ11 โมงปุ๊บไปเลยนะโอเคไปที่ข้อ 6 บอกว่า industry insiders note that commercial builders are not very blah 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 about the housing market because it changes so much these days expectant confident reliant แล้วก็ absent are not very ตอบข้อไหนดี about นะฮะโฟกัสที่คำว่า about ถ้าเกิดว่า expectant ตัวนี้ตามด้วย to confident in confident about ก็ได้นะครับ reliant to absent from นะ reliant to absent from ดังนั้นคำตอบลงไปที่ B บ่อยครับพิมพ์ B พิมพ์ B มาแล้ว 7 และ 8 ครับ the new government being passed today will encourage future growth in the country export market. A. Legalization, repeal. B. Repeal, C. Cut authority แล้วก็ D. บอกว่า legislation. Being passed today will encourage future growth. Legalization, repeal authority แล้วก็ legislation เขาได้เป็นการพูดถึงกฎหมายถูกไหมครับ legalization เนี่ยถ้าเกิดว่ามีคำว่า Asian พวกนี้เนี่ยให้เราจำไปว่ามันเป็น process ในที่นี้คือเป็นกระบวนการนะครับตัดทิ้งไม่น่าใช่ repeal นี่เป็น verb ก็ได้เป็น noun ก็ได้นะครับมีอยู่2ตัว authority อำนาจถูกไหม legislation เป็นกฎหมายตอบ D doc ครับพิมพ์ D ก็มาเลยเก่งมากนะ8 ครับ management is well aware that the blah 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 of our employees are seldom late for work. Majority primary principal แล้วก็ maximum ต้องเป็น majority นะ majority of our employee primary เนี่ยเป็นการพูดถึงขั้นพื้นฐานนะฮะ principal หลักเกณฑ์แล้วก็ maximum ก็คือตัว max นะฮะตอบ A อยากได้ A พิมพ์ A มาเลยครับอยากได้ B พิมพ์ B ส่วนใหญ่อยากได้ A แหละนะ They realized that they would never succeed in new contracts without a new business plan, securing, inducing, counting, like a baiting. Would never succeed in securing, inducing, counting ไม่น่าได้นะครับ inducing หรือเปล่า contract ไม่ใช่ข้อที่ตอบ A ครับ securing แปลว่าทำให้มันปลอดภัยหรือว่ามั่นใจก็ได้ induce กระตุ้นนะครับแล้ว counting ตัวนี้เนี่ยเป็นcount ทั่วไปนะฮะ baiting แปลว่าการติดหรือว่าติดต่ออะไรพวกนี้เพราะฉะนั้นตอบ A ครับพิมพ์ A อีกรอบหนึ่งนะ A ซ้ำๆเดี๋ยวก็ได้ A เองนะโอเคไปที่10ครับ as the first time procedure the innovative surgery was an success unaccepted unexpired unrelated แล้วก็ unequal unaccepted ก็คือเป็นความหมายเป็นลบใช่ไหม success ตัวนี้นี่น่าจะเป็นเราต้องการ meaning เป็นบวกนะunexpected unexpired ตัวนี้ลบก่อน unexpired ไม่น่าใช่นะ unrelated success unrelated issues ควรจะเป็นอย่างนั้นมากกว่า unequal ตัวนี้เนี่ยแปลว่าชัยชนะนะครับหรือว่ายิ่งใหญ่ก็ได้เพราะฉะนั้นมีความหมายตัวเดียวที่เป็น positive ตอบข้อ D doc พิมพ์ D มาแล้วทีนี้เราจับกลุ่ม8กลุ่มเหมือนเดิมครับผมนะจัดกลุ่มปุ๊บนะครับเราทำข้อง่ายๆ1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9เดี๋ยวขอดูกันว่ากี่ข้อ11 12 13 15 17ให้เราทำ15ข้อพอนะครับทำเสร็จแล้วเดี๋ยวไอมาเฉลยนะมีหน้านี้1 2 3นะครับไม่ยากสั้นๆเลยนะครับแค่อ่านคอนเทกต์เป็นก็ได้ละนะครับลองแบ่งกันทำนะเป็น8กลุ่มทีนี้พิมพ์ชื่อสมมุติกลุ่มแรกนะกลุ่ม A ไม่ใช่กลุ่ม1ใช่ไหมตอบอะไรลูกเขาส่งตัวแทนพิมพ์เข้ามาว่ากลุ่ม1ตอบอะไรกลุ่ม2ตอบอะไรกลุ่ม3ตอบอะไรกลุ่ม4ตอบอะไรกลุ่ม5ตอบอะไรว่ากันไปนะครับมีทั้งหมด15ข้อลองทำดูนะครับเพราะตัวนี้เนี่ยจะเป็นข้อสอบ mid term ก็เลยอยากให้ลองทำดูก่อนนะครับเพื่อให้เฉลย เคลียร์ไหมเคลียร์กด1ครับผมโอเคให้เวลาครับผมให้เวลา15ข้อพยายามทัมมิ่งอยู่ที่ไม่เกิน15นาทีนะครับข้อละ1นาทีพอ
อาจารย์คะอันนี้คือต้องแยกกันเองเลยเหรอคะหรือว่าอาจารย์จะทำเบรกเอาท์รูมให้
กลุ่มตาม8กลุ่มที่เราต้องพรีเซนต์นะครับครับผมครับ เป็นยังไงบ้างครับมาดูเฉลยกันนะครับข้อหนึ่งตอบอะไรดีมาเลยครับตัวนี้เนี่ยจะเป็นข้อสอบที่เราจะเขาเรียกว่า midterm แล้วกันนะครับ In England the first call strict advertising came in 2009 ถูกไหมแล้วก็บอกต่อว่ายังไงfrom the Royal College นะบลาบลาบลาไล่ไปนะครับไม่ต้องอ่านทั้งหมดก็ได้มาดูที่นี่ that strict laws imposed on sale advertisement B imposed was imposed were imposed like it had been imposed ตัวนี้เราต้องดูคำว่า recommend นะครับ recommend ตัวนี้เนี่ยมันจะตามด้วยเขาเรียก causative form ในที่นี้คือแปลว่าเป็นคำที่เป็น verb to be นะฮะเป็นคำแรกเพราะฉะนั้นข้อนี้เนี่ยใครตอบอะไรกันบ้าง were หรือเปล่าหรือว่า be tricky นิดนึงนะครับถ้าเราตอบ were เนี่ยมันจะบอกว่าเป็น passive form นะครับแต่ว่าข้อนี้เนี่ยถ้าสังเกตแล้วเนี่ยเราต้อง fix คำว่า recommend เป็นหลักนะ recommend เนี่ยตามด้วย be หรือว่าแบบคำที่ไม่ได้เปลี่ยนรูปดังนั้นข้อนี้เนี่ยต้องเป็น A นะทุกคนพิมพ์ A เข้ามานิดนึงA มาเลยอย่างรวดเร็วนะครับทีนี้ไปดู choice นะฮะถ้าเรา choice เราเจอเป็น so but also แล้วก็ when เนี่ย so ตัวนี้ในสังเกตแล้วเนี่ยมันจะเป็นtransition เนาะหรือว่า conjunction คำเชื่อมหมายความว่าลองไล่กลับมาครับผมว่าเขาต้องการอะไรโทษทีข้อ2เนี่ยเขาบอกว่าอะไรครับ all television commercials for cigarette were banned ถูกไหมแต่ว่า something เกิดขึ้นตรงนี้แล้วก็มี commercials for loose tobacco ตอบข้อไหนดีครับ all television commercial for cigarette were banned ความหมายเป็นลบนะครับ so that something will happen right continue until ย้อนแย้งนะครับต้องการความหมายย้อนแย้ง so ไม่ใช่ but ไม่ใช่ but ให้อยู่นะ also ไม่ใช่ when ก็ไม่ใช่ดังนั้นข้อนี้ตอบ B boy พิมพ์ B มาเลยครับแล้วก็สังเกตตัวนี้นะฮะ form นะฮะกลุ่มที่จะ present จริงๆแล้วเทอมที่แล้วเรา present เรื่อง gerund infinitive ไปแล้วใช่ไหมฮะ to show showing showing แล้วก็ showing แต่ว่ามี preposition ให้มาต่างกันเช่น by showing in showing ก็ from showing ลองดูนะฮะหน้าสุดคิวสุดท้ายก็คือบอกว่าwere allowed in the UK, but stricter guidelines came into 2021, which in particular prevented advertisement. From showing preventโฟกัสที่คำว่า prevent ตัวนี้นะฮะ prevent it from ถูกไหม from ตามด้วย ing ดังนั้นเนี่ยคำตอบลงไปที่ D docเห็นไหมมานี้พิมพ์ดีมาเลยนะครับส่วนหน้าถัดไปยาวมากๆเลยทีนี้เวลาเราทำข้อสอบ text completion เนี่ยเราต้องดูที่ที่ blank ใช่ไหมที่ blank ก่อนเพราะฉะนั้นลองดูนะฮะว่าหน้านี้เนี่ยเป็น blank ไงบ้างHe is one of the West Coast most powerful something ใช่ไหม businessman salesman players entertainers ต้องเช็ค context powerful อะไรดี property salesman แล้วแหละนะดังนั้นคำตอบต้องลงไปที่ salesman นะครับต่อนะครับ was not an student a student he completed BA ข้อนี้ตอบอะไรกัน exceptional except แล้วก็ accepting ต้องเป็น exceptional นะเพราะว่าต้องการ adjective นะครับตอบ A ครับไปที่6นะครับ to establish it แล้วก็ change quickly establishing เพราะว่าเขาพูดถึงตัวเขาเองนะครับถ้าคนเรา action going on ก็คือให้คิดซะว่าเป็นเราทำเองนะครับหมายถึงว่ากระทำเองแต่ว่าถ้า idea ถูกกระทำดังนั้นในข้อนี้เนี่ยคือเขากำลังจะบอกว่าเขาpublish ด้วยตัวเขาเรียกว่าพูดผิดจะเป็นลักษณะของเหมือนเขา achieve something ด้วยตัวของเขาเองนะครับมาเนี่ยดังนั้นข้อ6ตอบ establishing นะครับสรุปก็คือว่าเป็นไงอันนี้ตอบเป็น salesman b-boy นะข้อ5ตอบ exceptional ส่วนข้อ6ตอบ establishing that's it7 8 9ครับเหมือนเดิมเลยนะครับเราสังเกตว่า the month of October has 25,000 people of the world that มีคำว่า than ขนาดนี้ก็ต้องเป็น more than หรือว่า less than ดีต้องเช็คครับคำว่า more กับ more ตามด้วย than อยู่แล้ว less ตามด้วย than อยู่แล้ว people ตัวนี้เนี่ยเป็น plural form ใช่ป่ะลองดูก่อนแป๊บหนึ่ง less หรือว่า more ดี fewer mostต้องเป็น more นะครับเพราะว่าเขาพูดถึงว่าก่อนหน้านี้เนี่ยมีการบอกว่า unemployment rate เนี่ยเป็นยังไงบ้างนะครับข้อนี้ตอบ more นะครับ8ครับผม8ตอบอะไรดี highest the highest นะครับ CCAT 9 considerably has benefit equally not everyone has benefit equally นะครับ b-boy อย่างรวดเร็วเลยแล้วกันนะครับไปที่10 11 12ข้อ10ตอบอะไรดี For more information detail ครับ b-boy 11 to prevent shrinkage A ครับและ12 ตอบว่าไหนเนี่ย safety first ซะด้วย give off take off believe in ตบจบด้วย deduct นะครับสรุปนะ10ตอบB-boy 11ตอบA แล้วก็จบด้วย12deduct นะครับคิวสุดท้าย3 13 14 15 We have planned a customer service but 13 we have planned ตอบข้อไหนดี however so therefore we have therefore planned therefore ให้ผม deduct นะ14You will learn ครับผม CCAT และจบด้วย15คืออะไรดีครับ necessary อะไรดีครับ proportion หรอ arrangement ก็เกณฑ์ properties เขาพูดถึงอะไรนะส่วนใหญ่1 2สัมมนา arrangement ก็เกณฑ์ proportion arrangement ครับ B-boy สรุปนะ13ตอบ therefore deduct 14ตอบCCAT แล้วก็15ตอบ arrangement ก็คือ B-boy ครับผมอันนี้เป็น15ข้อที่ออกในข้อสอบ midterm นะเราก็จำไปแล้วกันนะครับสรุปอีกรอบหนึ่งแล้วกันหนึ่งหน้าที่เราจะต้องดูก็คือว่าหน้าที่เราทำกันในคลาสนั่นแหละนะครับตัวนี้1 2 3 4 5ที่เหลือทำการบ้านนะครับอีก3ข้อ vocab ไป fill vocab ครับแล้วก็ใคร fill เสร็จแล้วพิมพ์ done ไม่ใช่พิมพ์ done สิวันนี้ขอว่าพิมพ์อะไรดีพิมพ์คำว่า perfect ก็ได้ครับ perfect แล้วก็ออกจาก Zoom นะครับ
อาจารย์คะขอลิงก์คำศัพท์ใหม่ได้ไหมคะ
ลิงก์คำศัพท์นะฮะสักครู่นะ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ไปฟิลด้วยนะใครที่ยังค้างของ 2.2 รีบไปฟิลด้วยนะ หมายถึงว่าวิกที่แล้วครับ we should have leave from the Zoom right now right ขอบคุณทุกคนครับสวัสดีครับบ๊ายบายครับ